Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we just have a very laid back, get ready with us, a chit chat kind of video. Also, Valentine's Day is just around the corner.
Yes.
So we thought that we would do a makeup look that is inspired by Valentine's Day.
By love.
Yes.
So I was thinking, because I guess most like Valentine's Day looks are red. I was thinking
Or pink.
I was thinking of doing like a pale pink and silver, like a bit more laid backy kind of look. Do you know about the hashtag that's out now, socks out because you're single?
Yeah. That's us.
Well, we have each other.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, being single on Valentine's Day, I've always used the opportunity to gather my other single friends and then do something fun like have dinners or go out or party or whatever. It doesn't have to be like a bad, sad occasion.
I just don't like how everything is just reduced to a day, the way everyone has to express their love. Like, you can express your love 365 other day.
You're supposed
You know, I don't get why
Yeah.
people are making Valentine's Day such a big deal. But
Yeah.
I guess for some people it means a lot to them. So, you know, I never celebrated or even had a Valentine's before or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and I don't think I'm missing out on anything really. But this year, Jean and I thought it would be cute to exchange gifts because, well, you know, I haven't seen Jean in such a long time.
Yeah.
Except for when we just filmed the previous video. But before that, it was been about 2 months since we've seen each other.
Yeah, over the Christmas, New
Yeah.
Year break, we were
And so this
away.
is kind of more like a Christmas, New Year present
Yeah.
pushed into
That
Valentine's
happens
Day.
to fall appropriately
On Valentine's Day.
So our previous video where we did our ethnic look got some pretty good reviews and people left some really lovely comments. So thank you to all of you who are watching at home. We do this for you and we're glad that you are enjoying what we're doing and the content that we're bringing you.
Yeah, and I hope I can do something more in terms of my ethnicity and like I don't know, maybe like a Q&A so you guys get to know me better and also get to know how living here in Australia with my culture differs from other people who are not of that particular culture.
Yeah, what it's like being Vietnamese Australian or Singaporean Australian, Indian Australian or any other combination. Yeah, I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about Australia itself. Like, there aren't any kangaroos jumping outside our window.
Of course, and there are not snakes in our backyards. Not always.
Not always.
It depends on where you live, okay?
We got a few suggestions about doing food related things.
Yeah.
Ethnicity wise. So we'll look into that for the future.
Do some cooking shows.
Henry's a good cook.
Now you have so much pressure on me now.
But it's true. It's a fact.
Well, yeah. I can follow recipes really well. Yeah.
Step
But going
one.
back to the whole thing about like how people have misconceived perceptions of Australia, I was reading an article about a US college professor who failed a student on her paper because she said that Australia is not a country. Because a lot of people think Australia is just a continent, because Australia is a continent and a country.
And an island.
But she failed the student, and then they emailed back and forth, and she was still determined that, you know, Australia was not a country, even though she was presented with our own government website as proof that we are a country.
Yeah.
Finally, in the end, she caved, and she said that she will do her own independent study to reevaluate the students' work. And I was just like, really? How can they not teach you in history that Australia is a country? Or even in politics,
geography.
or even in geography, or anything else, like even in English, you know? But I'm just like so confused.
So I'm just going in with my new favorite, my H&M Flawless Finish in Ebony.
Well, I just use my trusty Mecca Max Bring On Bright. It always gives me a nice illumination, even though I'm going to be using a very matte foundation. I am going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. Of course, everyone knows that this is not my colour. But I am going to put in the adjusted drops just to thin it out and also change the colour so it matches me a little bit better.
Is it too light for you?
It's too dark.
Okay. So what's your ideal Valentine's Day date?
If it's like an actual date and this person is someone I want to put the effort in to go on Valentine's Day, then I would like dress up and like put makeup on, and then like a nice cozy restaurant. Doesn't have to be expensive or anything. There's no like pressure for gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just going out. But really my ideal like Valentine's Day date would just be at home, getting takeout, you know, Netflixing, and just, you know, talking about anything or everything.
So you
Make
wouldn't,
a big deal out
you
out of
wouldn't
it.
exchange gifts?
I mean, there's no like pressure for it, but
Okay.
you know, but I think like for me, if I was with the person for more than a year, then the gifts is a given. But if it's like the first year, I don't really care. If you don't have to give me gifts, I don't want to give you gifts. So yeah, like I don't know. I think just like I prefer the what is it?
Spontaneity.
Yeah, spontaneity. Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
Of like giving gifts.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've had the opportunity to experience several Valentine's Days with different people.
Of course.
And I think you're right. My favorite is when we just really get to spend time together, when they put effort in and they bring you somewhere they know that you love, and then the gift is like a surprise, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, I feel like I've planned all the Valentine's dates and dinners and the surprise and the gifts and whatever, and the guys have just rocked up, so ain't doing that anymore. Well, this year Valentine's Day falls on Ash Wednesday, so I'll be in church. I have here the Radiance collection palette by Models Prefer, and I've just been dipping into this. I just thought a little bit of shimmer might be fun for today's look.
Someone pointed out to me that I didn't have to refer to Lunar New Year as Chinese New Year, but I think it's because I just grown up saying Chinese New Year because that's what I've been taught, that it's so ingrained in my head that I forget.
Yeah.
And so on my Instagram post, someone was like, oh, you know, like you don't have to say
You don't have to keep saying it.
Chinese New Year because everyone in Asia celebrates New Year. So like Vietnamese people do it too, so you could just call it Lunar New Year instead. And I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that there is a word for more inclusive.
I do not know what I'm doing with this. I'm not very good with cream stuff.
Some people don't like powders, so they like creams can make you look younger in terms of like, you know, it's
I
easier
don't need
to
to
blend
look younger.
because you're old already.
I'm old. I'm old. Yeah, I think I'm just going for like a super simple, light and glowy.
Because I think like, you know, with Valentine's Day, you don't want to be wearing too much makeup because isn't it kind of like a given that at the end of the night you guys are gonna have sex anyways? So like, you know, you don't want to be wearing glam makeup and then having to like just get all over the bed sheets and shit.
Well, the other
beforehand.
thing is Valentine's Day in Australia is usually really hot. Like it's 40 degrees outside right now. So you don't really want to, you don't really want to pile makeup on and then just like
sweat it all off. Or like, the worst thing is if like you guys go out for a date and then you hug and kiss your man or woman or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of makeup on and they're wearing like a white shirt.
Oh, I
Disaster.
have done that.
I've done that
like on the
so
collar
many
and
times.
stuff. And you know like how dark my powder is?
Yeah.
Gosh.
And it's like no amount of setting spray would actually set all that into your face.
Now, what should I do for lips? Heather Shimmer, it's called. Then I'm done. How far away are
Already?
you? I know, like how far away are you?
I'm a little bit behind.
Okay.
Makes me look a bit sunburned, but it's cute. Once I have like eye makeup and stuff on.
You look cute because like next to me, your paleness is quite pronounced.
My paleness is always pronounced when I'm next to you, so I might just go with a pink look as well. So I'll just go into my blush. You know, sometimes you're limited. You just go in with your blush or bronzer and just do an eye look out of that as well. In every like makeup tutorial we film, you always like finish before I am, because you don't do
Oh, because
anything.
I skip.
You don't do
I
anything.
skip the eyeshadow primer. I skip the face primer. I skip the contouring. I skip the fake lashes. I skip the lip primer. I think I skip all the steps, all the in-between steps. And I feel like it worked for me.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
for me
I don't
too,
have the
like,
patience to do what you're doing. Like, I know your look always comes out like more polished. But I just don't have the...
See, like, I would love to go back to the day where, like, I only put on mascara, drew my brows, contoured, and a lip balm for
You still
uni and like
can.
highlight.
You still can.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make a good like video,
Impression.
you know?
No, it's not.
Especially like after doing so many looks and having
Yeah.
putting all this money in for all this eyeshadow. If I'm not
Yeah.
gonna use it, then it's like, what's the point?
Yes. But you guys watching at home, you know that you have the options to skip steps if you're just like heading out to work or you're running late, or if you're the kind of person who is always late because you're spending so much time doing your makeup.
I'm never late when I do my makeup. You're always late coming pick me up. I'm always on time.
I'm always late, even with my 5-minute makeup routine. I'm always late.
Like most of the time, I don't even wear makeup.
Yeah, so you have the options. You don't have to play to the trends. You don't have to have the fake lashes in or the thick eyeliner, the wingtips, whatever. You can just go out with whatever enhances your look and whatever you feel good in.
And look pretty.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be
Doing
like heavy coverage stuff, you know. So I cut my own hair the other day.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Cute. I thought
got
you were
some
going for a
layers.
bob.
No, Bob, you keep saying Bob.
Because I want you to have short hair like me.
No.
Then we can try to see whose hair grows faster.
Yours,
Together.
mine's all like falling out and stuff.
Mine's falling out too. Oh, my brand of like vitamins that I like to take, the Sugar Bear Hair, is
yes.
coming out with their own hair care line.
Oh, finally.
It looks so gross.
It does look gross.
Now I look like I have really bad dandruff, but
You
it's only
do
just
look
this
like
little
you have
part
really
here.
bad dandruff.
It's like viewers at home, don't look.
Let me edit this bit out.
No, I'm gonna keep it in. It's fun. It's keeping it real, guys. I get dandruff sometimes.
We all do. Your lashes are quite long now.
Yeah. I don't know. They've grown a little bit longer than before, but also
Yeah.
I curl my lashes different than how I used to back in. But remember there was a moment where I didn't wear makeup at all for months because I just had my first surgery, remember? And then the first time I put mascara on, my eyelashes were so long and so full. Because, you know, wearing false lashes and stuff, the glue pulls out your lashes heaps.
I've never been a fan of wearing them myself because I've never had the practice.
Once you get into it, then you can't go back. It's really hard.
I think
So-
because your face would feel quite empty without
Yeah.
that quite bold statement.
Mhm.
But I quite like the lashes that I naturally have.
Your
I
lashes
don't-
are long already.
Yeah, can you see if I got that way?
Keeps long.
And I don't
actually.
use an eyelash curler. All I do is like swipe with my mascara, as you've watched me do. The last time I had false lashes on was when we did the Halloween videos. If you want to have a
yeah.
look at me struggling to staple them to my face, then have a look at that video. But it did make a difference. It did pull that look together for me 100%.
Yeah.
The lashes just lifted that look.
But yeah, like for me, with like false lashes, I can go without them because they are a bit heavy on my eyes. Because my Asian eyes can't really hold them up. So
You said
well.
that such like a cute, like affectionate my Asian eyes.
yeah, it's been a while since I had to focus like doing mascara. Most of the time, I just slap mascara on and then don't worry if I coated all my lashes because then I put lashes on top
Yeah,
and squeeze them all together.
and you can't really see.
Yeah.
So today you're gonna go without the falsies.
I think so. It's been a while since I've done that. It looked different.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Once I have the whole look on, I might change my mind.
Yeah. Guys, comment below your makeup struggles. I know a lot of people struggle with getting
Eyeliner.
eyeliner or lip liner right. I know like the winged liner for me is a particular pain. But certainly I'm sure like putting false lashes in is tough for some people, or even like drawing your eyebrows, you know, like trying to get them
Yeah.
symmetrical.
So
We should do each other's makeup one time.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you reckon?
I'll be so good at it.
I would be so shit.
Because I've done my sister's, so I know how hard it is.
I would be so shit. It would be as good as like blindfolding me.
Oh my god, that'll be so
Because your
much
face
fun.
is so
I got
different.
so much face as well, like so much
Yeah.
like cheeks and stuff. Because
Yeah.
my sister is like very like English, so she has
Mm.
hardly anything, so it's harder for me to work with.
Yeah.
But like for you have a whole face for me to work with, like me.
Yeah, but like color wise, you know, like I'm so used to knowing how to deal
Do
with a
yours.
darker skin tone.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yay!
Except my lips.
Oh,
But for you, what are you thinking for your lips?
my lips are done. What's happening?
I got a gift.
Oh!
And in here is something to do with lips.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna give you your gift too.
Okay.
Except I dropped it.
That's okay.
I hope it didn't break.
Damaged goods.
Damaged goods. Happy Valentine's Day, Henry.
Thank you.
I love you. I love you, and I love everything that you do.
Aw,
And I love everything that we do together.
and I can't wait for more.
Yeah. I'm
this
so
a picture
excited. My
frame?
heart's going like...
Is this a picture frame? Feels like one.
Oh, no. Oh, something fell out.
Ooh,
Something fell out.
You know what my parents are gonna say?
What?
They're gonna be like, why are you and Jean always buying presents for each other?
Because we love each other.
Oh, you got me earrings.
I got you earrings in all different colors and sizes.
So hexagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagons. And then she got me little emeralds.
Dangly, yeah. And
oh my god! How did you do this?
We're
If
gonna
it came
do-
up?
yeah, we're gonna unbubble wrap together.
Oh my god!
What?
That's so pretty.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
I know.
So you can take that with you when you go, and you can put it up in your new room.
Thanks.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes. You know what you should have done though? You should have let
Yeah.
me face tune this first. I'm kidding.
I
I'm
was thinking
kidding.
about that. I
I'm
was
so
like,
kidding.
oh no.
I'm just kidding. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, I was also thinking like it's gonna be like up on your wall somewhere
Yeah.
always. And Henry got me some Fenty lippies, Candy Venom and Saucy.
Saucy. So first impression though, these
Yeah.
lipsticks are a bit of disappointment in terms of their size.
Oh, there.
Especially in terms of Australian pricing, it's $28 for like per lipstick.
Mhm.
Wow, I don't know how much it is in
Do
Australia.
you have like
America.
a full size one for us to compare with?
Well, the standard lip paint is in terms of its like size, it's huge, but the lip paint itself is like really small.
Yeah.
And okay, so they give you in here it's 0.13 fluid ounce. In this, they give you 1.7 grams, which is 0.06 ounce. So you get a little bit more in the standard lip paint than this, but still, like usually a lipstick. Well, this is a liquid lipstick.
That's
Okay,
liquid though.
this one's liquid, and you get 0.19 fluid ounce. It's actually not too
Yeah,
bad.
it's alright.
But
it's skinny.
Skinny, but
Yeah.
then like in comparison
It's
to this,
long.
like
Oh,
this
no,
is
it's about the same.
this will give you a bit more. I thought that you might like this color as something different.
Yeah, I don't have any. Because I always come here and be like, what do you have that's orange?
Like it. I want to see how the formula works there. Ah, smooth.
Yeah. Oh, it's so orange.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
It's nice.
I am mesmerized. That orange is gorgeous. You're so patient with your lipstick.
Of course.
I'm just going like on my face.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
They all so bright. I think I might have to add a little bit more.
Ooh, that is too much for this look.
No, it's good. Because
Yeah.
you have nothing on your eyes pretty much, so you have a bold lip. Looks good.
Ooh.
The only thing I don't like about it is that it sets in my fine lines.
And the creases.
Yeah.
Mine too.
But it's very
I
comfortable.
like it. I like it, but I don't. You're right about like the rest of my look. It's just washed right out. Because the lipstick is so bold. You can totally see the difference.
Oh yeah.
So might have to.
Put some false lashes on. That's one thing that you can. That's one thing you can do to fix
I
it.
don't have any. Alright guys, so after talking so much about like struggling to put lashes in, to balance out this great Candy Venom lipstick, I'm gonna attempt some lashes. So I've got my IMAX glue and pear lashes and a bucket full of patience. Closer to my inner corner. I have an inner corner of what?
Oh, your eyes.
God, it's stupid. Guys, what do you do if you don't have a bestie that's good at makeup? what do you do if you don't have someone that can physically show you, is you watch us. And Henry will tell you, and you can ask him any questions because he's used to me asking him all the weird questions.
So this here is our finished look. As you can see, for me, I did this very Korean inspired look. It has very high impact blush, a very glossy pink eye, and this amazing orange lipstick that I just like in love with.
And because the lips were so bold, we decided that we would have to even it out by whacking some lashes on, which we've got on now.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please leave us a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna leave all our social media down below, so you want to follow us or recommend any video suggestions to us, you can do that on our social media or even just down in the comments below. As always, I love you guys, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day!